Staring blankly ahead, making my way through the clouds. That's, if any confirmation I needed, that is the confirmation that I am not putting this in the video. What's happening, YouTube? T-Train here, bringing you episode number 22 of the Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke. And guys, just so you know, you might not have been told by anybody else, but I'm here to let you know now that I am ready to get on track. But before we can do that, well, I would typically give a team update. That's not what I'm gonna do right this second. And let me explain. What I can do is let you know that in the last episode, we did take down, what's her, Big Claire. We took down Claire, we got our 8th gym badge, but we did it at the expense of our dear lamb chop. The reason I'm not going to do a team update is because I'm still trying to figure out who I want to put on the team, and then I'll also have to get them to right around where my team needs to be. So what I can do here real quick is I will go ahead and I will leave this place. So we're gonna surf on out of here because we need to get back to the beginning, and except for there's Hitmonchans, and they're all angry and mad, and then I'm just gonna run away from them, which probably makes them more angry and mad, but I ran away, so who cares? We're gonna go ahead and get up here, which was dumb because that is not the way out. We're gonna get over here. Wait, I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. We got TM59. You're gonna tell me it's Dragon Pulse. I'm gonna call you a bold-faced liar, and I'm gonna feel bad about that. So I'm gonna call you a not bold-faced liar. So, one thing I want to see here real quick is she leaves. So I'm gonna follow her. Oh, I'm gonna go right back down those stairs because I do remember specifically. Oh fuck! What am I doing with my life?
Hello, T-Train. How's it going? I've gotten a hold of something neat. Swing by my lad to pick it up. See you later.
There's that. But I did want to leave there because, as I told you before, a Dratini was a possibility, and I do believe I answered the questions correctly. But you also have to at least leave that little shack thing area. Fucking, I don't know. I want to make sure I went all the way back outside and came back in because I don't want to have to go through it again. So there's that. There is that. So we Hitmonchan. Oh, Seadra even. I don't. It doesn't matter if you're a Seadra or Hitmonchan. I don't have time for you right now. So we're gonna go ahead and hit this whirlpool here, and we're gonna go back in. Because if I did answer everything correctly, one of these fools should give me a, well, what would normally be a Dratini will be something different. Almost certainly would be something different. Ah, just when you least, why is the photographer here? Okay, you don't have anything for us. You don't have anything for us. I'm gonna talk to Fred here.
Good to see you here.
Your arrival is most fortunate. I have something for you. Take this. Yeah, there you see. I didn't empty a party. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Alright, you guys, we are back. We have cleared off the spot. We are now ready to pick up this gosh diggly darn quote-unquote Dratini. You have the thing, and I received the Dratini. I would like to give it a nickname. Of course, it is a ladybug. Oh, wow. That is the definition of anticlimactic. You know what I'm gonna name you? Just nope. Nope. thanks for nothing, hombre. I greatly appreciate you. Oh, fuck it. I wasted that time for a ladybug. Oh, well. So there is that portion. It's finally resolved and taken care of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search through my boxes. I'm going to try to find a proper replacement for our departed. I mean, I'll never find anything as good, per se. But I really liked Lamb Chop a lot, and I'm sad she's gone. But that is what happened. That is part of a Nuzlocke, and that's just how things go. So like I said, what I'm going to do off screen is go ahead and go back to the Pokemon Center, and I will grind a Pokemon up to where I need it to be on my team. So if I can ever get out of this stupid den, that is. Anyway, I will be back before you can say bibbidi bop. Alright guys, so quite a bit has actually happened in the time that I signed off between the time that I'm recording again. This is just fun to relive. I've actually, for the sake of just making sure that the fourth wall is down at all times, because that is apparently what I do now, I started recording this one day, and I recorded the part that you just saw. And while I was recording again, I beat the Kimono Girls. I talked to Elm. That's pretty much it that I can remember. There really wasn't a whole lot. There was a Porygon Z that was pretty dangerous to my team, but we did make through without any problems. But in recording that, there was a thunderstorm happening in the background, and while I was recording, the power went out. And my audio saved. Unfortunately, my video did not. Which is the entire reason I'm recording like 2 days after the fact, because that's about how long it took me to stop being mad that happened. So, like I said, I battled all the Kimono Girls, and I talked to Elm, and Elm gave me a Master Ball. The Kimono Girls are now the same place that we are heading to right now, and that's about where we're at. And it actually took a lot longer than what it did for me to explain it to you just now, as you can imagine. I apologize. At the same time, life kind of happens sometimes, and there's really not a whole lot that I can do about that. There was a recovery for the audio. Unfortunately, the recording software I use, which is OBS, which I really do like, I haven't had any problems with it. It doesn't have that backup feature that I would have needed for any of that. So all I can do is pick up from where I left off, where my last save was. That's the other thing. If I hadn't saved, I had to save at one point because my game did the thing that I've probably left it in once or twice, where it just glitches out and you actually have to save it so you don't lose everything that you just did. Well, that happened, and I saved it, and it was after the Kimono Girls and all that, so I couldn't go back for it. I haven't been doing save states, even though I'm on an emulator, because the hard save is really all I've needed up until this point. And at this particular moment, it happened to bite me a little bit. So that's what happened. But what we're gonna do, as I said, there really isn't anything else that we can do about it. So we're just gonna keep on keeping along here, I guess. This is what we're gonna do. I am still trying to accomplish the same thing that I was trying to accomplish at the end of that episode. I told you that there was a specific legendary that we were going to go after, and we are still going after that specific legendary. Although, I do want it to be clear when I say a specific legendary, it's not actually that specific. And I feel the need to explain this again because I did explain it in the file that dare not speak its name. But when I set this up, my static encounters, such as like the Sudowoodos, the Gyarados, I think those are the only static encounters I've come across so far. Maybe the Electrodes too. There is a setting that you can choose that will allow you to make it so that the normal Pokemon, such as the Gyarados and the Sudowoodo and the Electrodes, will stay as normal Pokemon, but the legendary static encounters will also be randomized, but will still be legendary. So I can be walking into any Gen 4 legendary. It doesn't necessarily have to be Lugia. But when you see the animation, it'll be Lugia. When we actually get into the battle for said Pokemon, there's no guarantee that it's Lugia. Also, what I just realized that I have to do that I did not do in the last episode, specifically because I had not picked yet, I do need to give the brief team recap, because I do have a new member to the party, as you all know had to happen. So we'll start out with Carnivine, and I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can, because I do want to get moving on to the other events in the game. So we have It's a Trap to Carnivine. It's Calm Nature that is Levitate to dodge the grass type or the ground type moves, Miracle Seed to boost the grass type moves with Ring Out, Feint Attack, Crunch, and Vine Whip. Next, the newest member to the team, you guys, one of my personal favorites, definitely a top fiver for me. We have Gaiden, the Weavile. I love Weavile. I love Weavile so much. With Pressure to raise the foe's PP usage, basically anytime a Pokemon would use a move, it takes a PP. And that with Pressure, you have to use double the amount. So there's that. I do not have an item on it yet, because it was a Sneasel, if you remember, and I happened to find the Razor Claw. Now, the Razor Claw is the item that Sneasel needs to evolve into Weavile, for those of you that do not know. So when I gave Sneasel the Razor Claw, I leveled it up one time, and Weavile happened. Not that I didn't know that it was going to happen, but it happened. As I said, I was going to try to speed through this. I am now holding up everything. We have Nasty Plot, Icy Wind, Night Slash, and Feint Attack. Next up is Cartman, the Persian, with Technician to power up a Pokemon's weaker moves, Silk Scarf to boost the normal type moves, with Power Gem, Feint Attack, Fake Out, and Poison Jab. Next up is the starter, still going strong, King, the Slow King, with Oblivious to prevent it from becoming infatuated, with Wise Glasses to boost the special type attacks, with Surf, Headbutt. I learned Nasty Plot. Because I do have at least one more special attack move on the way that I really want. And Nasty Plot sharply raises the special type attacks. So to get the Wise Glasses boost and then to further get Nasty Plot boost, I couldn't pass it up. Then we have placeholder Patrick here, who's literally just here so that we can do all of the water HMs that we need. That's pretty much it. And then here we have Anonymous, the Hippowdon, with Sandstream to summon the Sandstorm in the battle with a Quick Claw because it's not especially fast, with Earthquake, Crunch, Yawn, and Strength. And as you do know, as you can see down here, the sixth member to the team is, of course, Nidoqueen Latifah, who has Rivalry to boost the attacks against foes of the same gender, holding the Black Sludge to get back that precious HP, with Scratch, Body Slam, Double Kick, and Poison Sting. So there you go. And just a reminder, and I know again I'm making things are going long, but just, you know, if you enjoy what you see here today and you're not extremely disappointed in the things that have happened recently, then make sure you smack the like button down below, because as I say in every episode, if you don't know, your support is really appreciated. It's greatly appreciated. And now you know. So I did grab some super repels, but I'm gonna see if I can get away with using Black Flute here. And just to conserve my repels, maybe that's not a good idea after all. Maybe it's not a good idea after all. But we are. Oh no. I have to fight you too. That's fine, you're gone. You have a Craniado, so let's go ahead and stay in, and I'll Vine Whip you and you're gone. You have a Grimer, I'm gonna crunch you and you're gone. Thanks for playing. Moving right along here, not very far, however. I might just go ahead and start using Super Repels. It was a pipe dream to think that I could make it for an extended period of time without needing one. So I want to get to the northeast World Island. Oh my flippin' goodness. Oh my flippin' goodness. Your poor Amistar. Yep, that's what happens. Your poor Dunsparce. Feint attack, that's what happens. Oh, you lived it. What'd you live it for? That was rude. And now I'm sleeping. And now I'm sleeping. Well, I do know that you're not going to live this here. Fake out. You're way too low a level at this point. You are gone and out of my hair. I think I have a bunch of full heals, though. Do I have any more awakening before I just jump into that full heal, though? I do not. So, full heal it is. There we go. So, we'll try whirlpooling here. This is going to do nothing for me. There we go! I couldn't have made it there without Whirlpool! So, let's try Whirlpooling this way. Maybe it'll be a little bit better for us. Okay. So that is closer to where we want to be. And I do have a guide here because, as you will see, it is going to be... Well, it's a very, very loose guide. But as you will see, there are some obstacles to what I'm trying to do right now. And there it is. I have no lighting whatsoever. So it's going to tell me to walk east, jump the ledge, and take the northern path. So there's the ledge. I hope I was supposed to jump both of those. Okay, so take that. We go to the next one. Southward, collect a hidden revive, and climb down. Hopefully this is me going the right way. It'll be a huge bummer if I'm not. Just saying. Like I said, I probably could have just genned something with Flash. But, I don't know. I thought this might be kind of funny. if I'm being completely honest. So, it should be there. Oh! Oh hey, that's much more illuminated. We got a fist plate. One of the worst named items in the game. I don't know why that was allowed to stand. But, what can you do? What can you do? So I'm gonna just try to check some of these rocks to see if there's anything that I can pick up. These hidden items, if you didn't know, are a thing in Pokemon. Hey! Check that out! Check that out! Do I know what's going on, or do I just guess at things often? That's the second one. Yeah! I do! I have that thing! Thanks, brah! This actually should take me right to where I need to go, if I'm not mistaken. This could be faster than I thought it would be. I do... See, I'm using my Super Repels because we are at Whirl Islands, and because we are at Whirl Islands, I've absolutely gotten an encounter in Whirl Islands. Actually, if I'm not... I should be... Well, I didn't write it down, but I almost certainly got one at Whirl Islands, and I just don't realize it. That's almost certainly a thing. And you see, we are actually where we were supposed to go. So that actually went a lot faster. This guide was more than helpful. And I'm going to go ahead and close it because I no longer need it. As long as I have escape ropes, which I typically do. So now, let's see. Actually, I'll probably just keep Carnivine in front. It's probably the best course of action. That's right. This is where we welcome Lugia. When the dance we practiced many days becomes with the sound of the title bell we entrusted with you, then Lugia shall come out of the deep within, the waterfall basin once again.
I'm a tough tootin' baby, I can punch your buns. Punch your buns, I can punch all your buns.
So I kind of just want to sit back and watch this real quick. I always try to speed through this. Yeah, I dance like they do. Plus, I always played gold. So playing silver right now. Playing Soul Silver, this is gonna be kind of neat. Yo, that's badass. Yo, that's badass. That is badass. And look at that sprite. That sprite is so good. Oh, and that fucking cry. That cry, too. That is indeed Lugia, the guardian of the islands from ancient times. So many have tried again and again, only to fail. T-Train, your heart's in complete harmony with the title bell has finally allowed it to appear. T-Train, don't you see? Lugia, it must have been waiting for someone like you all this time. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, he popped up. Right? I mean, he's there. I can't really argue it. So we just surf on out there on our level 5 Starmie. You guys hyped? Are you guys hyped? Let's see what we got. That sounds like one of the... I think that's one of the Azelf bunch. Oh, that's a gear... That's okay. You're 45? You're level 45. Huh. I actually bought a bunch of Ultra Balls because I wanted to try to legitimately catch this. But a legendary that is 3 levels higher than what I would assume is my highest level Mon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'd really rather this not be anticlimactic. But at the same time, I have 3 Master Balls. Let me try this quick ball. Let me try this quick ball. I don't... Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Wow, wow. Giratina Gen 4 Learn Set. I want to know what this thing's gonna have. It's probably gonna have something wild. I don't know. Shadow Force does 120. Earth Power. Whoa. Gosh, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to make it anticlimactic, but I also don't want to lose anything right before the Pokemon League. And I have 3 Master Balls. Don't hate me. It'd be crazy if it busted out. Like, no, not today, son. Not today. So there it is. We have Giratina. Hopefully you guys aren't mad at me for doing that. I really don't want to lose anything this close. I also don't know what the frick we call you. What do I even call a Giratina? I have no idea. Okay, we're gonna name it Azriel. which some of you will know it as a comic book character, others of you will know it as the Angel of Death. Which is what I was going for. I mean, a ghost dragon? That made sense to me. But there it is! There is the Lugia encounter. And they all now say the same thing. Alright. So we'll get on out of here. Hopefully, like I said, I should have some escape rope. If I play Pokemon the way I do, and I do. So we're gonna GTFO. And we're gonna move right along. I don't need to talk to Lyra. That is on my list of things that I do not need to do anytime in the near future. Because my throat doesn't want to deal with that right now. I can't decide, and of course I did this to myself. I'm not like sitting here like trying to throw a pity party or anything. I'm not. I can't decide whose voice hurts me more. Between, as you probably know where I'm going, between Lyra and Professor L. They're both pretty brutal. Oh, come the fuck on. Not to overreact or anything, but yeah, like they're both not especially great on the vocal cords, but that's my own decision. Those are decisions that I made, and I'm sticking with them. God, you can't kill it with a feint attack. Feint attack. Come on, man. Get your shit together. It's a trap. We have a Clefable here. What does Ring Out do? Isn't it like, yeah, get on out of here. Like boosted power for how little HP they have left or something. I can't remember. I know I saw it once. So they gave it the move. And it wasn't even an accident. Oh gosh, I'm screwing everything up. I should really move Super Repel up front. But I won't, because I'm dumb and I'm a dummy and I like to repeat the mistakes that I make. What are you gonna do about it? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually fly. As much as I would like to, I cannot fly just directly to home. Look at that. Look at that. With a mental herb. I don't know what a mental herb does. I guess I can take it from you and find out. See, look at... Dude, look at that moveset. I would've gotten bodied. I would've gotten absolutely bodied. See, I'm glad I actually did that. I could've potentially lost the lock there. And that would have been silly. So I actually did not accomplish what I meant to do when I just signed into the PC just now. I want to grab my Pidgeot here. And I'm gonna fly to Cherry Grove City because I need to go home. However, there is not a PC for me to grab the mons that I need outside of it. Outside of my flying and my water users. And I just flew back there. I just flew right back there. Just like I said I wasn't gonna. Ooh. So now I'm gonna grab my Starmie again, because I do need to use all of the water HMs. Can I tell you, it appears as though Sun and Moon has completely ridded us of... Is ridded a word? It's completely rid us of HMs being necessary, and is replacing that with just if you watched the demo at all, or if you played the demo, or hopefully you watch my videos of me playing the demo. If that's not being too chipper and upbeat about it, and really hopeful more than anything. It's being replaced where you get this like saddle type thing that just lets you summon Pokemon anytime. I don't really get it, but I was not mad about it because riding around on that Tauros was fun. Okay, so this is our first encounter, but Munchlax is indeed Dupe's Claws. So we're gonna keep on moving along here. Is there grass over here? Hey! Do you know what you just did? You've taken your first steps into Kanto! Check your Pokegear map and see. I won't, because I already know that. Thanks, though. You get a headbutt encounter. I'm so nervous after last time. Let's see what happens. Nothing? How about now? Here we go, our first encounter! Fuck me. Do I not have... I swear I thought I don't think I caught a Noctowl now. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. I'm just gonna call you Frown, because that's what you made me do. Yeah, you made me frown. Let's torture ourselves, because last time it just worked out so well, right? That is... Fuck! Fuck!
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck! Oh!
Don't ever let me headbutt anything again! Don't ever let me headbutt anything ever again! If I ever think it's a good idea again, come to my house and punch me in the face. I am my own worst enemy. Oh, this is Tojo Fault, but I think I have one of these. Maybe not that specific one. I don't have a Weepin' Bell or a Bellsprout, huh? Man! I thought for sure I had one of those. Okay. Okay. I don't suppose you just want to get right into a quick ball, do you? Cool. Nailed it. I'm gonna name you... Mouth. I'm gonna name you Mouth. that's the name that you get. Enjoy it. We're gonna keep on moving along here. And of course I want that item. So we're gonna go and see what that item is. Eventually we're gonna... Mantine, that would have been neat, but I mean, not that we don't have plenty of grass types. But... Oh, a PP Max. Oh, that's good news. Oh, that's good news. It's just, I cannot find anything in this game that is not a grass type or what. Just move. Just move. Tommy, just move. Just walk away. Just walk away. Don't be angry, even though just walk away. Fight me, you won't. So we're gonna fight this, and she has an Electivire. I wish I would have known. I wish I knew what that was like. I'm gonna ring out. I didn't do really anything. I'm gonna crunch. Boom. A Burmy. I'll just bring out Cartman here. We'll fake out unless you protect, in which case I will not. Okay, that wasn't anything. That's fine. I'll fan attack you again. You're gonna bring that Electivire back out, and I'm gonna hope that you don't have static. I'm gonna power gem you. You didn't die to that? Okay, I need to be smart. I feel like I just almost lost my Persian. That's doing a lot of damage, but he's also spamming it, so I'm gonna go straight to Anonymous, because that will not affect me, and you will get right on out. The strats are real. So... what I will do is I will full heal up Cartman here, and I'll give it a fresh water because it doesn't like how much it got hit, because it was rude. It was rude. Are your Pokemon loyal enough for you to win? Let me see. Ah, your Pokemon trusts you very much. It's nice to see a good trainer. Here, a gift for your journey. TM37. It's Sandstorm. Okay, okay, so it's not actually... Okay. TM37 is actually... It is, if you didn't know, is Cotton Spore. Fun fact for you. Alright. Cotton Spore. This is, what route is this? It's 46, correct? Or 12, I think we just caught something on 27. If not, I'm gonna forfeit the shit out of my encounter. I'm gonna be super sad about it, but whatever. Yeah, no, cause yeah, Munchlax was the first thing I encountered there. So yeah, this is completely different route. Good news for us. This dude fucking just eyeballed me from a minute away. So we'll crunch. And I don't actually have anything for you, so I'll just crunch again. And now I'm gonna leave. Now I'm gonna leave altogether. We're gonna switch into Anonymous. That Rock Tomb is gonna do nothing, but this Earthquake is going to do plenty. In case you were wondering. Nose Pass. I'll just crunch you. Oh, you didn't get out. Okay, I see you, big dog. And I should actually probably call it an episode right there. So we had our big faithful encounter, and we're moving right along here. We got the Pokemon League in our sights. We're on the routes. We're going to the places that we need to go to get to the Pokemon League. Guys, get hyped! It's right around the corner. It's coming. It's coming. But just a reminder. I know I just said it not that long ago, but if you like what you see, bitch slap that like button because it's talking shit about you and your entire family, and that's just rude. That is just rude. But with that, I'm getting on out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and with everything you do, always remember to stay on track. Bye!